One gun? Or two guns? What do you think, Flunkus?
Two guns, bitches! Whoops.
Jolly good. Lock and loaded and ready to shoot. Hello, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Clayton Zoker, and welcome to another My Thoughts On. Today, I'll be talking about two guns. Not one gun, not three guns, two guns. And by the way, two is spelled with two, not with T-W-O. It's one of those films, basically. This is the 2013 crime action film starring Mark Wahlberg and Denzel Washington. And the film is about this. It's about these two men who stole some money from somewhere, and now they have to try and pay back some crime boss. And you know how it goes: betrayal, villains, gunfights, witty lines and everything, and there's lots of stuff too. Drugs. So basically they get into trouble with a drug lord and then a sheriff, I guess, as well. And now they have to do what they have to do is to try and get the money back before no one gets hurt. Well, knowing what kind of film this is, yeah. You know exactly where this is going. You know it, I know it, everyone knows it. This is simply just another how do I put this? It's another one of those like action crime films that has obviously action, but it also has you know, the typical cliches you would see, like the two main characters on the run from a lot of bad guys, like this drug lord who's played by Edward James Olmos. There's this like sheriff named Earl, played by the late Bill Paxton. This Navy agent named Harvey Quince, and he's played by James Marsden too. So the storytelling here is pretty self-explanatory, really. It's just these two guys trying to get money back before things get worse, and yeah, that's it. And the storytelling here is just honestly what you would expect and more. And I guess similar to what I've seen before in other films like this, it's actually a bit confusing. I never got what happened that much. I mean, I got the gist of it, but there are all these these very familiar tropes and lines, and I don't know, it just never really clicked me or anything. It's too weird, and just I really couldn't follow it at all. And I'm not a big fan of the whole, like, you know, two main characters are off against, you know, three villains, you know, three antagonists. Even if they're against each other, they're all trying to kill the main heroes, which I don't know. Feels like there's a lot going on in terms of story, and it's all very convoluted, very self-explanatory, very familiar in some places. And besides all that, I had a good time with this film, to be fair. It's not anything groundbreaking or new. It's not even that great. It's good. It's a good, fun, perfectly passable action stuff. Mark Wahlberg and Denzel Washington have great chemistry with each other, as to be expected. They both work off each other great, and they play very likeably douchey characters. I'll put it that way. They're the characters that have the witty catchphrases, and they get to know more about it as the film would go on. They know each other. They think another would betray each other. Yeah. And the villains are honestly not that memorable. They're all kind of forgettable in a way, but they are well performed, like Bill Paxton, James Marsden, and I forgot the other guy's name, but I'll have a look. Something. Edward James Olmos. They're all fantastic. They're all memorable. I really enjoyed their performances, and the characters, especially Bill Paxton's character, he's particularly memorable. Visually, the film is pretty well shot, and it looks pretty cool. There are some neat camera angles and some fun shootout scenes too, and the soundtrack's not bad either. However, the only thing is that it all feels too familiar. It has a few moments where the characters can act a little bit dim-wittedly dumb. And there's a few scenes where I just couldn't follow or understand what the fuck was going on. I mean, I had a rough idea, I guess, but nothing that's too huge or big or anything like that. I mean, I followed it fine, but not anything I would consider to be easy to follow. It's just understandably followable. You know, I can follow it just fine. You know, just fine. This film is good. It's not great. I had a good time with it, but it's not something I'd watch again. It's got good action, some pretty great performances, and, you know, looks nice, and guns, shoots. What did you expect from a film called Two Guns? It's not supposed to be like fucking Hot Fuzz or anything, which I still think is like the magnum opus of, you know, gun films. But this is still a good film, just very convoluted and very familiar in some places. So, Two Guns, I would probably give... What should I give it? Maybe like a 6? 4 out of 10. I mean, it's good, you know, it's good and all, but not something I would again watch again, because it's, you know, it's fine. It's a perfectly watchable film, but it's not anything I'd just watch again, you know. But yeah. So there you go, Two Guns. Next week I'll be talking about a couple of other films as well, like well, you're just gonna have to wait and see for that, ain't ya? So yeah. The 3 animated films that's coming out next week for my thoughts on series, and then I'm gonna finally return to the cinema this week to see Peter Rabbit 2. So look out for that next week. Keep an eye out for the animated films. I'm seeing Peter Rabbit tomorrow because it just came out today, I think. Yeah. I'll be watching that tomorrow. So, if you have watched Two Guns, what do you think about it? Is it good, bad, decent? Do you want to see it? Let me know below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. Until next time. Bang, 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 bangity, bangity, bang, bang, bang. Bang! You're all dead. Not literally, though, but, you know, Two Guns. Sorry, it's kind of stupid.